Why you need a morning routine. I'm going to talk about why you need one, the benefits, some different ideas for morning routines, and some of the experimentation I've been doing of late, especially with the 4 a.m. club, because I'm building 100 startups in 1,000 days. My name is Toddy, making daily videos, trying to profile the journey, reason things out, work things out, and just test different video ideas. Just have a chat with myself, basically, see what's going on up there, if anything. But one of the startups is the 4 a.m. club, and that's the challenge business model with a one-off payment of $88. At the moment, it's 50% off for $44. Links below. You can see what we're doing. We've got nonconformity university as well, profiling all the education. Want to give all the education away for free, and as much away for free as possible, and help people upgrade in all the different areas of life that we can with these different programs while we're experimenting with the business. One of them is the 4 a.m. club. So it's a challenge. So if you've got no money at the minute, if you've got limited time, limited finances, limited time, and limited know-how, but you want to make a change, the best way to do that is to wake up earlier, carve out an hour, 2, 3 hours in the morning, working on your future, building businesses, working on your health, doing things that are good for you, reading, learning, testing, building. So, because most of you will be in a job, earning the money that comes in goes out, and if you keep doing that, your life's just going to be pretty much the same. We know this, don't we? Joe Dispenza, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself and Becoming Supernatural, explain it very, very scientifically that 90% of what we do every day, think, feel, hear, see, act, is the same as 90% the same as yesterday and above. So yeah, we started the 4 a.m. club to show people you don't necessarily have to wake up at 4 a.m. The idea is if you wake up at 8, try waking up at 7:30. Use that half an hour to start thinking about your future, thinking about what you can do to make a change, following out a lot of our programs in education that we have to start online businesses really quickly, test them fast, and work out your minimum viable income. We've got some finance programs as well, some spreadsheets. So we're trying to give people all the things that they need, largely for free, to get ahead in life, because there's a lot changing. And if you're not actively moving forward, you're naturally going to be moving back, because the world is evolving faster than ever around you. And before you know it, a lot of jobs are going to get swallowed up with AI and automation. So you've got to be really working at this. And the easiest way for that is to wake up early. So in that, it is about work, but it's also about a bit of a morning routine to get you charged, get you energized. And one good thing to do is to do 3 things. And if you've only got like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can just do a couple of minutes on each one of these. 1, get your body going. 2, get your mind going. 3, get your future going. So you could just do a quick sequence for your body, a quick 6, 7, 8 sequence moves, 30 seconds on each move, just to get your body moving and get going. Then you could do say you've got 10 minutes, you could do 3 minutes on your body, 6 moves, 30 seconds, some press ups, sit ups, jumping jacks, whatever you want to do, or more moves for 20 seconds. That will go a long way just to get your body going. Then you could do 3 minutes meditation and breathing to get to exercise your mind, get your mind going. Then spend the last 3-4 minutes on looking at your future vision of your life, so you're getting your thoughts prepped for the day to be thinking of your future, so you can grab a bit of time to work towards it. How you spend your first half an hour of every day is going to cascade into the rest of the day. And how we spend our days is how we spend our lives. So the quickest way to change your life is just change your days. Change your days, it's change that half an hour. So if you can wake up half an hour earlier, then you could wake up an hour earlier, 2 hours earlier. I'm waking up at 4 a.m. at the minute. And this week, I started Monday. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, woke up at 4 a.m. and then jumped straight on the laptop after a bit of stretching and breathing and making a tea, and carved out some work. And then at about 6, after 2 hours work, I went for a run, did some stretching, breathing, and then came back and did a bit more work. I've kind of changed it. Thursday, I woke up and felt like I had a hangover, and I'm not drinking. I don't drink now. I felt like I had a hangover, and I kind of got up and just had to lie back down. So that was I went back to bed basically. I didn't feel quite right, but maybe it's the detox and things, so that's fine on a day. Absolutely fine. And today is Friday, so what happened today? Yeah, I've decided to wake up actually every day. I was not waking up and going for the work, but I just didn't feel like as productive as I should be. And I know I'm only starting it, but one thing I am really missing is the yoga that I trained in Bali. And luckily my instructor has made an amazing program on an app called Moon Sun Fire. So I paid for that a while ago. It's a 108-day program. It's incredible. And if you don't understand what yoga is about, it's nothing to do with flexibility. Flexibility to yoga is like having a nice smell wafting around the house for you if you're cooking a nice meal. Like, you don't cook a meal to have a nice smell wafting around your house. It's just a little benefit, as is being flexibility to yoga. Yoga means science of the mind. Pranayama in yoga means science of the breath. So you're using breath, bodily movements to align your body, mind, and soul for complete balance and stability in the mind and body and soul. And it feels incredible, Hatha Yoga. So yeah, Moon Sun Fire, if you wanted to try that, it's in the App Store. It's a 108-day program. So I'm basically now, I've changed it. I'm going to wake up, and I did it this morning, woke up at 4 and did the yoga. Felt amazing. I was really cold afterwards. So I just thought, well, I'm going to get under the duvet and soak in these yoga vibes and then do a bit of visualization. And ended up falling asleep in the duvet, in the bed, under the duvet. That was fine, but that's fine because I'm experimenting. And the idea with this is you don't want to be too hard on yourself when you're starting to change, because things like this will happen. You just got to keep going. And I'm kind of, you won't succeed every day. And you also want to be experimenting and see how things feel. Because I was cold after the yoga and fell asleep. But what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to do the yoga at 4, and then at 5 o'clock, I'm just going to get out there and go for a run. And get moving and get warm. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is actually, rather than doing the work first of all, I'm just going to do all the healthy stuff, the yoga, the meditation, the breathing, the visualization, the future, the exercise, the stretching, the breathing, to completely prime myself to the optimum state. And then, and only then, will I sit down and work. And because I'll be prepping it the night before, and I can use some of that time while I'm running to like think about what I'm going to be doing. So by the time I come down and sit down, I know exactly what I'm doing. So I'll be prepping myself. I just think coming out of bed at 4 and sitting on the laptop, phones, they suck our energy, they suck our prana, they lower it. So you have to charge yourself up. So coming from bed to the laptop, I don't think is the best idea. It went okay, but I'm just looking to optimize this the best I can, because ideally what I want to do is build 100 startups, optimize, automate AI, outsourcing, and only work 3 hours a day. So if I can get a couple of hours work done in the morning, the core work done every morning, and then just have to grab another hour later in the day, so I've got time to do everything else that I want to do, that's my optimum. So that's what's in my future vision. That's what I'm looking at. And yesterday I mentioned I had an idea about having a social media feed. So I'm doing that on Telegram now. I've started doing it with a picture and some things. So that'll be another thing I'll be looking at in the morning, everywhere that I want to go in all those areas of life. So yeah, I just think it's important to have a morning routine and an evening routine to shut down your day, and then a bit of journaling, a little bit of meditation, and then just write down what you're going to do, like the key main things you're going to do tomorrow, the key big thing, the 3 things, the 5 things, just so you can go shut down. That's good for your sleep. Then you can switch off, then knowing what you're going to be doing the next day. You've thought about it, then you can kind of sleep on it and then decide in the morning. What I like to do is decide the night before, sleep on it, let the subconscious mind work on it, and then the next morning you can be like, okay, does that feel right, or do I do a little tweak here, or push this out and put this one in? And yeah, so you're meeting it from both sides, but it allows you to switch off at night, so you're good for the sleep. You don't hit the pillow and go, oh, what am I doing tomorrow? You know exactly what you're doing tomorrow, pretty much. So you start to get some momentum with this stuff. You start to feel good. And just think about your life now and how you wake up in the morning. What do you do? What are the repetitive things that you do? And then how does your day cascade from that? And would you be up for experimenting with putting in a 15-minute, a 30-minute morning routine? Just some things you want to do. Another idea, if you've got 30 minutes, just split it up into 6 blocks. Do a bit of 5 minutes body, 5 minutes mind, 5 minutes future, 5 minutes reading, 5 minutes you could research something that you're into, 5 minutes write down some business ideas. There's loads of things that you can do, but the idea is to kind of push yourself in these different areas, push these forward. It's like this piano piece that I'm learning at the minute. It's really hard, this last bit that I've got to do, but you've just got to keep pushing and working it out, and gradually it kind of gets there and gradually becomes more subconscious and automatic and flowy. So change isn't easy. You've got to wrestle with the subconscious, but repetition will always win. Much like I'm making these videos every day for about a year and a half. Maybe one day we'll get noticed.